thing together. Like the day I went to jail, it was the same day I had auction on my house, and while I was in there, well, when I went back in there, I was auctioning off on my second house. So it's like me losing two homes in just like what 6 months, you know.
All right, so she says let's get back to, she says that you were using drugs in her bathroom. It says here, suspect was in the bathroom getting high, and she saw you doing that, and she said, pay me the money that you owe me and get out of my place.
Enjoy the video, hit the like button.
State versus Millard Cummings. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas.
Matthew Finch for Mr. Cummings, Your Honor, ready?
And are you Mr. Cummings?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery and did you review it with your client?
I have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Cummings, did you review the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I believe so.
All right, off the record, is there a reason why I have two waivers in here?
Grab the old one over the file.
Executed both.
That's the one. This is an old one, sorry. That's the.
Let me just double check and make sure that we're. Okay, yeah, that was an old one that we tried to do before. This was the current, at least. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Joe.
All right, counsel, do you, and you've reviewed the indictment, is that correct?
Yes.
And you're waiving the reading of the indictment?
We are waiting for that.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yeah, I'm trying to be proceeding on a lesser charge of the Class A misdemeanor assault volley family charge.
Any objection?
No objections, Your Honor.
Did you review the court's admonishments and waivers with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? All right. Do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am.
What are their ages?
14, 12, and 7.
14, 12, and 7. Do you have any children with the complainant?
No, ma'am.
All right. And when's the last time you had contact with your children?
In a couple of months.
Are you paying child support?
Yes.
When's the last time you had employment?
Since this happened, about 3 months ago, something like that.
So she said you were doing drugs in her bathroom. What's with the drug use?
I don't do drugs. I was smoking a vape. I'm self-employed. I have a small real estate company. My account's been hacked and stuff like that. So I've been really trying to get everything together. Like the day I went to jail, it was the same day I had auction on my house, and while I was in there, well, when I went back in there, I was auctioning off on my second house. So it's like me losing two homes in just like what 6 months, you know.
All right, so she says let's get back to, she says that you were using drugs in her bathroom. It says here, suspect was in the bathroom getting high, and she saw you doing that, and she said, pay me the money that you owe me and get out of my place.
I have nothing to do at all. Me dealing with drugs at all.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't do anything dealing with drugs at all. I don't know nothing about that.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. Court is going to sentence you to 2 years deferred adjudication. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Annabelle Mendez. Y'all don't have any children together. You're no longer in a relationship with her. Do not pick up the phone. Do not call her. Do not send gifts to her for Valentine's Day. I think Valentine's Day is coming up on the 14th. Do not send a message talking about you're sorry. Do not try to get back with her. You all don't have any property together. You have no children together. There's no need for you to contact her. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you contact her, you are looking at 1 year in the Bexar County Jail. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And I don't do it, But I can tell the Bear County Jail that you're going to serve that day for day and not 2-for-1 or 3-for-1. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anything you do not understand when I say there is to be no contact?
I understand.
There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's a $500 fine that will be probated. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors. The BIPP course. Probation, that can be a TAP evaluation out of custody. And if TAP recommends treatment, we'll start with outpatient treatment. And there's to be the UA hotline. And there's to be 48 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once he completes parenting, the restitution will, for community service hours, will be deemed satisfied. Probation, is there anything else he needs from the court? All right, there's to be field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
I don't know, but could I use this or anything? And also, I can't do home health care no more.
No,
I was doing it full time.
no.
Okay.
Yes. 48 hours. All right, is there anything else? Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal?
Yes.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, my understanding, there's victim impact.
Correct.
All right, so the person that you are no longer, the complainant that you are no longer going to have contact with, this is the last time that you all will meet face to face. Do you understand? All right, they have something they would like to say to you.
I'm reading it on her tab. She says, I just have a few words to say.
Well, I mean, do you want her to read it on her behalf?
No, Judge, if she's gonna,
Your Honor, understanding of the code is that they do have a right to have their statements heard for victim impact statement.
By who?
Your Honor, if you can give me a few moments, I can get you the statute, but it is part of their victim rights.
All right,